Good afternoon. This is Debbie Broughton, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from St. Robert, Missouri. I'm just hopping on here a little bit early to see if I'm crooked or anything like that, but it's looking slightly crooked, but not very bad today. This is the best I've ever started at, I think. Maybe I'm finally getting the hang of it after all these years. There we go. Well, we still have like 2 minutes according to my laptop. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you're watching, if you could please comment, that would be great. I'd love to know when people are watching. I just have 3 packs of DSP here to show you. I've had them for a few weeks and stuff. I've just been busy and not been able to do a video about them. So I thought I'd hop on today before I get even more to show you. We just have so many beautiful packs of DSP. It's so hard to choose when you're thinking about what you want to use and what you want to buy. There's just so many options. Well, my laptop says it's 1:30, so I'm going to start again. Hi, this is Debbie Broughton, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from St. Robert, Missouri. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have a few packs of DSP that I received recently. Actually, it's been a few weeks. I've just been busy with other things and didn't get a chance to show you guys what I got. So I thought I'd hop on here today and show you. This is my first pack I'm going to show you. It is called Lovely, it's either Lovely Blooms or Lovely Blossoms, now that I'm thinking about it. Which is it? Lovely Blossoms. And these are the colors that are contained in this pack. I kind of like to do this because sometimes it's kind of hard to tell when you're looking at it exactly what colors that you see in there when you're just looking at it on camera. So I thought I would show you with these cardstock papers. So I have Cloud Cover, Crumb Cake, Old Olive. I should have started over here more. Old Olive, Petal Pink, and Secret Sea. So those are the colors that are in this pack. And now we'll get to look at the paper. Again, if you're here and watching, I would love for you to comment so I can know who's watching. I have to take some of those cardstocks that are in these other packages that I'm going to show you. Okay, so this is the first page. This pack comes with 1, 2, 3, 4 different designs, 2-sided. So you get 3 of each design for a total of 12. I know we're usually used to seeing 6 designs, 2 of every, but this time they changed it to 4 designs, 3 of each, which gives us an extra sheet of every design. So this is the first sheet where you can cut it into different layouts. And here you could cut out these squares and make little cards. And then I want to show you the back. It is probably, I didn't see this color in here, maybe. But it's Cloud Cover. At first I was thinking it was Lost Lagoon, but it's Cloud Cover. And then here's a page with leaves and flowers. And the back of that is some Petal Pink. And they're little bitty marks on there. I'm not sure if you can see on the video, but it matches the die that came with the set. that will cut out these little, I don't even really know, they look like 4-petal flowers. And then here is the third piece. It is white flowers on a crumb cake background. And on this side, it's Secret Sea and Cloud Cover. Secret Sea and Cloud Cover go together so well, I think. They're my new favorite combination. And here is this sheet I just love too, with the Secret Sea, the petal pink, and basic white. And on the back of this one is a bunch of, it kind of looks like, I don't really know what to call it, just little lines in there. But it would make a great textured background for a card. Okay, so there we go with the first pack. Now the second pack is February's product of the month, but it is still available if you wanted to get it in March while supplies last. A $75 order and you get it for $5. This is very bright and beautiful paper, and it's called, you know, I look at these before I start, and then my brain just goes blank when I get ready to tell you what they are. Let me just, I know it's something illusions, painted illusions. So there we go. And the colors in this one are, my fingers can get them apart here. Darling Duckling, Flirty Flamingo, Granny Apple Green, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, Petal Pink, and Pretty Peacock. Hold on just a second, my stack of paper fell and I have to get it before my dog decides to investigate what it all is. Okay, so we have some very pretty and bright colors here. And I will put these away and we can start. So, if you want to make a bright springtime card, and now this is kind of like, I don't know why it reminds me of the beach, but it does. Just the colors maybe. The sky, the beach. So there's, let's see how many we get of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, we have 4 with 3 of each sheet. And here's some with the petal pink and the flirty flamingo. And the lines are kind of going this way on this one. And on the back is petal pink and white flowers. So that would make a great background too. Now here are some leaves. And it's nice to get 3 sheets, because sometimes with 2 sheets you just think, oh, I need 1 more sheet to do something with. This is kind of like a rainbow colors. And on the back is the Lost Lagoon, again with this design. So this would make a great background. Here we have another great background with Misty Moonlight and some tiny flowers. And this side is another swirly side with just the lines and things in a different position. So these would be great to make some summer cards, I think, and spring cards. To cheer somebody up. Because sometimes I like to send cheery cards when I send a get well card. And last we have here, as soon as I can get it over here, is Easter Joy. I remembered the name of this one. And this one is 6 sheets, 2 of each sheet, like what we usually have. And this is different because it's not paper, it's kind of, I want to say it kind of feels like, almost like plastic. I don't know how to explain it, but when you get it, you'll understand. This side is that way, and this side is more not as shiny. So let's look at the colors that are in here. These are great Easter colors. Balmy blue, crumb cake for the basket, lemon lolly, peach pie, pretty in pink, and Shy Shamrock. Shy Shamrock and Pretty in Pink are retiring in May because they're the 2024 to 2026 in colors, and I'm going to miss the Pretty in Pink especially. So let's look at this paper. It also has some, I'm not sure if it's bronze or gold. I think it's both, like in different areas. All these little flowers are foil. And then on the back, we have a plaid, which is great again. We always have one side that's a busy side, and then another side that's better for backgrounds for your card fronts. So this one's very pretty with all the stripes. And again, it's got the gold. This one looks more like gold to me. The other one, for some, maybe it's just the light in my room too. And on this side is a bunch of little designs on crumb cake. This one is little designs in all the bright colors, and then all the peach pie ones are filled in with some gold flecks there. And I think these are just a design. I can't really tell if they're supposed to be flowers. Definitely they're not Easter eggs. On this side is the Shy Shamrock side with flowers and Easter eggs. So that's a great sheet too. Now here's another one of those where you can cut it into and make 6 cards, and these would be the card fronts. I kind of like these because they make making a card very easy. And on this one it has some silver foil here, some Shy Shamrock foil there, silver and silver, and there's more Shy Shamrock on the grass. On the back is like a checked pattern, which I love those colors together too. And I think this might be the favorite sheet of mine from this pack. All the pretty tulips with some of them lined in the foil colors. It just looks very bright and shiny. And even the, I'm sorry, now I have the hiccups. Even the grass here in the background is like Shy Shamrock foil. It's very beautiful. And on the back we have a balmy blue Easter stuff with a basket and eggs and rabbits and chicks. That will make a great background for a card. And here, of course, we have Easter eggs. And if you get the stamp set and dies that go with this paper, the Easter egg die will cut all of these out. So that is great and makes it a lot easier than having to fussy cut them. And then on this side is just a crumb cake weaved pattern, which there's also a basket die that comes along with this, and it's perfect to cut out the basket. So I'm going to, I just didn't think about this, but I could show you the stamp set that goes with that one. It's called Easter Basket. And then this is the stamp set, and then here are the dies. And this will cut out a basket I'll show you. This cuts out the basket. This cuts out little strips that you can weave into the basket. There's some great cards out there. I haven't tried that yet, but I want to. And then, of course, the rabbits, the Easter egg, a chocolate rabbit. Let's see, the carrot. Let's see if the tulip. Yep, the tulip. And this must be for these flowers here. And it says, Happy Easter, Easter's on its way, and hello, spring. And I do have a card, if I can find it here real quick, in my stash of cards. Because I've made one Easter card. So here it is. See how the basket, and this is using some of the new shimmer paper, the lemon lolly and the pretty in pink, and a chocolate rabbit there. And then you pull this, and it pops up and says "For You" on the inside. So I'm going to demonstrate how to make this card maybe later this week. I made a mistake on this one, and I put some glue right here, and I had to cover it up with that piece of paper, so sometimes it gets hard to push it back in. But if I didn't have that there, it would pull out and push back in so easily. It's just that I made a mistake, and I already had it all put together except for one thing, so I didn't want to start over. So I kind of just put another sheet of paper over to hide my glue. Okay. And I did make a card with the Painted Illusions. I was trying to remember what it's called. And so this is like a floating diamond card. And you open it up like this. Sorry, I had something else there. And then this is your inside, and you can write here, or you can write here, or here. Different places that you can write. And I also got the new banner set. I should have been more prepared, but I like now that I have this stamp sets that just sit here in this little box, and I can look through them so easily, because I can't remember the name of this stamp set that I just got, but it comes with the punch, so it can punch out all these little words. And I'm not sure why it's not here in my box. Oh, here it is, banner sayings. It says, "You are loved. Consider yourself hugged. Wishing you good things. Happy birthday, you did it. I am here for you. Thanks a million. I am so grateful. You're the sweetest. I can't thank you enough. Here's to you. Cue the confetti. Celebrate. And sending my love." So, and then all of these will fit into these three, these three punches. I have a hard time when I want to make one of these getting my tails to look the same. Even on just one, I have a hard time getting it centered. So now when I have some little sayings, I'll have something to punch out the piece of paper for the greeting rather than just having a strip or something. That's why I got this one, because it has a lot of great sayings. And see how I used all three of them here, and then I used the happy birthday in there, which is right there. So I will again be doing a video to demonstrate how to make this card, because I think it's called Floating Diamonds, because it kind of looks like they're just floating there. The one thing about this card is it will not stand up because it's too top, or not top, well, I guess top heavy. It just doesn't have enough. Well, there it goes. That's the first time I've gotten it to stand up, but it doesn't look as good as when it's laying down. Well, I hope you have a great afternoon. And if you have any questions, just put them in the comments. And as always, happy stamping. Bye.